What's up? What it do? What's good? What's poppin'? What's going on? Ooh! Today's video is gonna be poll based. I usually do polls on my Instagram and a lot of people like it. Even people that don't follow me be doing my polls. So I'm like, okay, if it's that interesting, let me bring it to my YouTube and let them enjoy it as well. So the theme of this poll is Black History Month, and the topic is match the tragedy to the person. I have specifically chosen events following slavery so that ignorance won't sit here and be like, slavery was so long ago. Oh my gosh, get over it. Why do blacks love to play the victim? It's always something about the race card. Imagine how tired we are. You hate to hear it. We hate to live it. Y'all really think that's the only thing that we mad about? Y'all in for a surprise. So this poll is multiple choice. You'll be able to choose your option here or here. I don't know, but it'll be somewhere for you to choose. Anywho, the answers will be announced at the end of this video, so keep watching. Mississippi, 1955. This person was just 14 years old when they were abducted and severely beaten beyond recognition. Chicago-born sweetheart whose body was found in the Tallahatchie River, weighed down with cotton gin and tied with barbed wire. They also had a bullet hole in their head, and they also had one eye that was out of its socket. Though this person's murderer admitted to the heinous act, they were found not guilty. I wonder why. And since they were found not guilty, they served no prison time and were not held accountable. Who was this person? Your options are Emmett Till, George Stinney, Michael Donald, Mary Turner. Now's your time to answer. Question 2. I might say this wrong, but whatever. Mobile, Alabama, 1981. This person was just 19 years old when they were chosen at random by KKK members, just strolling the street, looking for trouble, looking for somebody black to bother. But why? So there was a rumor that a black man may not be held accountable for murdering a white officer while attempting a robbery. So you know what? They got mad. They said, you know what? We're gonna take this into our own hands. Our own hand. And they went on about their business looking for somebody to bother. So the person that was harmed was just coming from the store after picking up a cigarette for their sister and was forced at gunpoint into the vehicle containing said Klansman. This person was beat with the tree limb, but before being hung by a tree, their throat was slit 3 times to ensure they were dead. This person was hung on the same block as a Klan's leader, Benny Jack Hayes. Who was this person? Your options are George Stinney, Michael Donald, James Beard Jr., and Mary Turner. Now's your time to answer. Jasper, Texas, 1998. This person was 49 years old. They were attacked by 3 Klansmen. Why is it always in threes? Like, okay, Satan, get it. My gosh. Not only were they attacked and severely beaten, they were urinated on and pooped on. And after all that nastiness, chained by the ankle and tied to a pickup truck and dragged for miles with said pickup truck. Through all of the dragging, this person's head and arm was caught through a culvert and basically ripped. Not only that, their brain and skull was still intact through that dragging. Therefore, they were still conscious throughout that drag, throughout that 3 miles of dragging. And the crazy part is, 3 miles is just an estimate. This person's body was found 81 different places. And when these 3 Klansmen got tired, you know what they did? They disregarded this person's body, well, what was left of it, in front of a black church. Who was this person? Your options are George Stinney, Mashawn Cooper, James Beard Jr., Mary Turner. You can choose your option now. 1918, Georgia. This person was just about 19 to 20 years old when they were caught in a crossfire of a manhunt, if that makes sense, because it sounded like it didn't, but let's keep going. They were just one of the 13 African Americans to be lynched in the span of 2 weeks. This person had 2 children and were doused with gasoline and mortar oil tied by the ankle to a tree, hung upside down, and body was set on fire. This person had an unborn child that was slit from their stomach and smashed to death. Who is this person? Your options are Michonne Cooper, Mary Turner, Sandra Bland, and James Beard Jr. Choose your options now. 2018, Kansas. This person was 43 years old when they were befriended by a white supremacist whose sole purpose was hurting them, and was HIV positive and prided himself in harming other people with that disease. This person's body was stuffed into a trash can in the garage of said murderer. Who is this person? Your options are Michonne Cooper, Sandra Bland, Timothy Coggins, and Mary Turner. Choose your option now. 1983, Georgia. This person was just 23 years old when they were found on a power line. Not only that, this person's body was stabbed more than 30 times beyond recognition. This person's murderers were proud and felt like, end quote, they were protecting the white race from black people. This person was mutilated by their genitals and was also chained to the back of a pickup truck and dragged to a rural area. This person's parents passed away before seeing justice served. Who is this person? Your options are Timothy Coggins, Brandon Cooper, Sandra Bland, and Mary Turner. Choose your options now. 2015, Texas. This person was 28 when they were lynched in a jail cell. This person's death was ruled suicide, though they were not suicidal at all. This person was looking forward to a new job and an activist regarding Black Lives Matter. Their bond was $5,000, and research showed that they were looking forward to paying that bond and getting out. They asked this person, which is documented, if they were suicidal, and the person said no, and they were found 3 days later in their cell. Who is this person? Your options are Sandra Bland, Michonne Cooper, Mary Turner, and James Beard Jr. Choose your options now. 2014, Cleveland, Ohio. This person was shot by a 26-year-old officer 2 seconds after the officer arrived, 2 times in their torso. This person had a toy gun, and instead of the officer tasing this person, they decided to shoot this person. Who was this person? Your options are Eric Garner, Tamir Rice, Sandra Bland, and Brandon Micklin. Choose your options now. South Carolina, 1944. This person was just 14 years old when they were wrongfully accused of the murder of 2 young white girls. This person did not have the option of appealing in court. It was refused nonetheless anyways. This person was coerced into a confession by being starved and bribed with food. This person had no parental supervision because their family were threatened that they would get lynched. Though this person had a perfect alibi, they were still convicted of the murder of the 2 white girls and electrocuted by electric chair. Many people knew that this person was innocent because they knew who the real person was, but they were too afraid to speak up or didn't care nonetheless. This person had no evidence against them. Who was this person? Your options are George Stinney, Kendrick Johnson, Tamir Rice, and Sandra Bland. Choose your options now. 2013, Georgia. This person was just 17 years old when they were rolled up in a mat and left for dead by the first autopsy. Their death was ruled a suicide. Second autopsy, suicide with blunt force trauma. Third autopsy, non-accidental blunt force trauma. They said that the person fell in between the mat while reaching for their shoes and got stuck via asphyxiation. Even though the person's arm was like this, who reached for something in a mat like this? When you reach for something, when you're climbing for something, when you're trying to go in something, you go both arms in the front. Tell me I'm lying. So allegedly this person was reaching for their shoes even though the person's shoes was found wedged in behind their knee. Explain. Not only that, there were traces of blood on the wall that was splattered that wasn't this person's blood. When this person's body got to the morgue, they found out that some of this person's organs was missing and stuffed with newspaper to replace it. Who was this person? Your options are Eric Garner, Kendrick Johnson, Brandon Micklin, and Tamir Rice. Choose your options now. Thank you for playing my YouTube poll. Hope you enjoy. And if you'd like more polls, check out my Instagram because I'm usually always doing polls on there. And if you'd like a poll on certain topics, or if you'd like me to talk about certain topics, drop it down below in that comment section. Support your girl out here on these streets trying to survive. Yeah. Ignore my nail. It's broken. Who cares? I'm bored. It's fine. Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment. Tulu.
It doesn't make us strong, it doesn't make us weak. Tongue tied to service like shot free.